So you'll have to excuse my appearance. I wasn't planning on filming today, but then we decided to get started on this. So basically, yeah, we wanted to build some cabinets and shelving in our living room, and we had a few options, didn't we? We were going to get a carpenter to come and do it. Obviously, with all of this going on, we can't really have a carpenter in here. So instead, we thought maybe we would do it ourselves.
Yeah, we can do
Mark
it.
will do it.
Take our time. You can do it if you take your time.
Yeah, so then I had a little look on Pinterest, having a little look at some different ideas on ways to do it. There was we were going to do it like with IKEA items, but we can't get the IKEA items delivered. So then I had another brainstorm and also saw some other people using like kitchen cabinets. These are like wall cabinets, so they're a lot shallower than a normal cabinet.
Not as deep, are they?
They're not as deep, are they? Which is what we wanted. And it will fit perfectly, the 3 units, in the spaces that we've got.
Yeah.
Because we've got two 1,000 wide.
Yeah.
And then one 500.
Two 500s.
Two 500s, so on each side. So it's because we've got 152 gap on each side, so this is 150 total. So we're going to build those. We just got plain white doors to go on the front, and then we're going to create our own shaker effect door, aren't we?
I'll stick it on.
With some MDF, and then paint that. And then once we've got those cabinets done, we're going to put some MDF on the top, build some shelves.
It's going to look pretty good.
And try and make it look built in. So fingers crossed it works.
Does well.
I'm a little bit hesitant. First we're going to build these cabinets outside. The boys are obviously playing outside, so that's the only place we can do it. So we have to be out there with them. So it could be a challenge with Orlando, but it'll be fine. Maybe I'll show everyone what we've got. So let me just show you what we got. So we bought the Caraway wall cabinets 50, Caraway wall cabinet 100. Then we bought 6 doors. These are just some plain matte white doors, and the total of this, and we also bought these like legs. Oh, you can't see these like legs, and then what we're going to do is put some skirting board in front of it so you can't tell, it's just going to look built in.
We're going to take the
and the total of this came to £244, which I think is great for what it's going to
buy the MDF.
Yes, we still have some MDF to do the fronts of the doors.
Oh yeah, we used it for that.
But not for the shelving. We can just go and buy that, can't we? So this is our little setup here.
I like the office.
Yeah, and then the boys are playing in the shade, aren't you boys? Okay, you're going to build something?
Yeah, I'm doing slide.
It's just like IKEA, really.
Yeah, definitely.
So we've got a little friend of us now helping us, haven't we?
Yeah.
He's too inquisitive, isn't he? He ain't going to leave it alone, is he?
No.
So we've done the first little bit, whatever, the top and the bottom here. And Liza's hammered the dowly straight in the wrong bit.
This is why I don't
How are we going to get it out?
You need to get some pliers.
Yeah, I can get it out, don't you worry about that.
Are you helping me? Are you helping, Landy Lou? Good boy. Clever boy. Right, so these are the 2 units that we've made so far. They've got the legs on, so obviously that's going to have like the... what's it called? What's it called? What's that bit called that's going to cover the legs?
The plinth.
The plinth. It's not a plinth, skirting board. We're going to put a skirting board in front of there. We're going to put the doors on. Then I got the doors out and I realised that they didn't come with the brackets or hinges to like put them on. We're going to have to get that separately. So this is how it's looking for now. So just to give you an idea, they're not like the right heights and stuff. We need to have a move around with the legs, but this is kind of the width of the unit, which is going to be on both sides, and we will have obviously doors on there, hopefully like shaker style. And then on the top, usually obviously you would have a worktop usually. What we're going to do is put MDF along the top, just because I don't want it too thick, and then that MDF is going to obviously flow all the way up, so we've got like a shelving unit above hopefully. So we'll have to wait and see how that looks. And then on the TV side, we'll still have the TV like over here, and then we'll have like a shelf above it probably. All right?
It's a lot of noise, isn't it?
It's so loud.
They're annoying where you are.
No, the boys are laughing, they find it funny.
Really?
What are you doing then? So you're...
I'm nibbling out the little skirting board.
The skirting board, are you cutting it off? So you're going to take that bit out?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So wood's again. I don't know, I've got to take a bit of caving out.
Oh yeah.
But I need to move this picture, don't I?
Yeah, I probably
I need
would.
to cover this really.
Yeah, definitely. So, because we're trying to make this unit look like it's built in, we need to get it flush up to the wall. So Mark's just removing the skirting board down there, and he's also going to take out some of the coving at the top here, and then we're going to put some coving around the top of the unit so it looks like it's built in. So yeah, that's what we're currently doing at the moment. So Mark's cut this to size, haven't you already?
Hopefully.
Outside. Outside.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the wall, and I want to bring the unit in as well and butt out to it, just make sure it's right
Yeah,
before we stick it.
definitely.
We'll stick it one side.
Yeah.
And then we'll screw through as well.
Look at Mark's face, it's all swollen. It's all swollen on this side. You've got a bad tooth, haven't you?
Well, I don't know what it is, do
It's
you?
like, I think he's got an abscess. He can't talk properly. It's literally like, you literally can't move that side of your mouth.
No.
It's swollen.
Yeah, it's swelling.
Dearie me. You're working through it, aren't you, babe?
Powering through it. Which is the manufactured edge. That's the one I cut. It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah, really good.
Ah.
You used an electric saw for this one, didn't you? Because last time when we did when we cut the MDF in the dining room, Mark used a normal saw, didn't he?
Hand, yeah.
By hand. But this was electric, this saw. Oh, you got to fit it in there, have you?
Oh yeah, it's got like that.
Oh my god, it's slotted right in.
Oh.
Look at that. What a beauty.
That is a beautiful cut, that, isn't it?
And then what, are you just going to use a... Oh yeah.
That.
Wow.
Stick it
Well
in.
done. That's going to be good, isn't it? Like that. Because that's going to make it look well, like, built in.
Yeah, that's how it's going to look, isn't it? Then that cove in there will come across.
You're very clever. I would never have thought to do that. I would have just stuck it next to it. We're worried it's not going to fit now. Let's hope those measurements are right, eh, babe?
Yeah.
It looks like, it does look, doesn't look like we've got much space.
It's going to be so tight.
Too tight. Yeah, but we had like another 2 centimetres, no? Like left over
3,
with using that wood.
3. This is 12 mil, isn't it?
Yeah. What are you doing? La la la.
Well,
La la la. This is going to be tight. It doesn't look like it's going to fit in my eyes.
the unit fits.
Your unit fits, but the
Yeah.
wood's not going to fit. Right, so we need to see if this bit's going to fit, this piece of wood, but it's so... Woo! Oh my god, look at that, how tight.
You can't make it up, can you?
It's only wonky because we need to cut the cove in, but yeah. What a treat. Very clever. Right, so Mark's finished his work for the day. This is what it's looking like. 3 o'clock, so it's time to go.
Trade and finish it 3. That's what I like finish.
This is how it's
Basically,
looking.
we know that fits now.
Yeah, this is not secured in here just yet because we want to prime this side first because obviously it's going to be really hard to paint down there. So we thought if we prime it, at least we've got that bit of primer on first. But we're going to put obviously skirting board down the bottom, so that's going to make it look built in. And then we're going to put some shelves up here. It fits like a beauty because obviously you've got that marble down there, so it just goes right up with that and along there. Fits perfect. So yeah, really happy with that.
So currently at the minute we've just got that side sort of like half done, but today I'm just going to try and get this side done as much as I can. So I'm going to take the TV off, move the console out, and I've got to like basically get a cable from these sockets up behind the TV and all that sort of stuff. So we're just going to do that now. In the corner?
Yeah, in the corner, cool.
So 2 doors there.
Yeah.
But this bracket, obviously we're moving that, aren't we?
Yes, we need to move it. What I just want it so that when we have the telly flat on the wall, that it's centre.
Yeah, so, just,
So however...
so this needs to be centre.
Right.
We did that, didn't we?
Yeah,
so
we made
need to
that
make sure
centre.
that's centre.
So that needs to move
That's
over.
going to have to go way left, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Right, so update. Here we are. This looks great.
An hour in.
Well done. That looks really good, doesn't it?
To the wall and nothing.
No, it looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Actually looks better than I thought it was going to look. The TV saga again. Last time we did it, when we put it on the wall, we didn't realise that putting the bracket in the middle of the wall doesn't actually make the TV central, so we need to move it.
Slightly different, see?
Yeah.
That's the TV middle, but that's the middle of the wall. Isn't it?
Yeah, so it's slightly
We're
over.
right in the corner now, anyway.
We do?
Oh yeah, because you can literally just put it right out over right here, right there.
Yeah.
Time, then.
It is lovely actually, pulling, like being able to do that in the night, isn't it? Especially when you're having like a little movie situation. Okay, I'll help you now, yeah, shall I? So Mark's just fixing everything to the wall now. He's just put the bracket up here, so it's going to be centred to the TV. We need to just fill those holes. So you're just smushing it in.
You just clean that.
Oh. There we go.
Question
it's only half.
What colour are we going to paint on this?
White, I think. I was going to go for ammonite, wasn't I?
Really?
Okay, so the telly is up and in. Well done. That looks good.
Well.
Yeah, I was just helping Mark hold it then. We had to like move the bracket. But now it's cool because we can have the TV flat and it's like central.
Yeah.
So that's how it's currently looking.
That looks well good because we don't need it, just push out the way now.
Yeah, good morning guys. So it's another day and Mark has just gone out with Vinny for a little bike ride. So I'm going to make a start on painting this, like priming it. we need to prime everything. So I'm just going to take all of this off and prime as much as I can before he gets back. I'm using this Weatherow, I can't even read it from here, it's very old, primer and undercoat for wood and metal. We've had this for ages now, it's just pure brilliant white. So I'm going to cut in using this little brush and then use my roller to do the rest. So I'm going to get that started now. So just priming this, nearly finished now priming this, and this side here, it was a little bit tricky getting down there. We should have primed it before, but we didn't. So this is how it's looking at the moment. Quick coat of primer. The boys are just watching Toy Story, but I thought I would show you quickly. Mark's done some of the coving up here as well, so he's added coving so it kind of blends in with our existing coving, so it's just up there setting at the moment, which is why there's some screws up there. And then we're going to paint all of it. Obviously this is all just primed at the moment. The doors are not on there, and then the top and the plinth will go on later on, hopefully. Okay, so we've progressed a lot since the last time we updated you, and this is what the shelving is looking like. So obviously you've got the TV here. This is the first bit of shelving, coving, all of this side has been painted, but we're talking about this area now. So this is Mark's next bit that he's doing. We've obviously got some shelves to go here. We're thinking 3 shelves, aren't we? Because over here, 2.
But 3 including the worktop.
Yeah, so
you'll be able to put
be
things on here.
Ignore that picture.
So imagine if that's an ornament, that'll be like that.
Yeah, so that's going to be higher, isn't it? And then you're going to have those 2 level with like that one up there.
And then one there, I suppose.
Yeah. I think that'll look good. Yeah.
No, at 3 it is.
No, it looks really good so far.
It looks well good, doesn't it?
So cool. I love the shelf up here. I've already styled it, but this is just stuff that I already had. So I've kind of like shopped the house. But I think it looks cute.
You just need to do some priming now, because I need the battens primed.
Yeah.
And then I'll go cut the shelves. If they're primed, we can put them on.
Yeah, beauty.
They're on tonight.
Lovely job. Hi guys, so it's probably been about 3 weeks maybe since we started this little project in our living room, and we're pretty much finished now. We're 99% there, so I thought I would just show you how it's looking now to give you a final overview of this room. Like I said, it's 99% finished. We've got a few little painting bits we need to finish, and we need to put the doorknobs on as well, but they haven't arrived yet. So I don't actually know if I'm going to put the doorknobs on yet, because I quite like how it looks as it is without them, and I think it might be easier to not have them on there for the moment whilst Orlando is still little, because once those doorknobs go on, I know he'll be in those cupboards in a flash. So yeah, I'm so thrilled with how this looks, and Mark has done such an amazing job bringing this together. It's been a good team effort, I would say. I've been painting for days and days and days, and it just looks amazing. So this is the first part of our kind of living room makeover, and I think it looks amazing. So let me just show you what it looks like. Okay, so we're going to go up to this side first. This is how the TV unit is looking now. I have just used some pieces that I had already to kind of shelf style up here. Eventually when the shop's open, I'll probably change it up, and I'll probably change it up all the time, to be honest, but when the shop's open I'm going to get some other pieces to go up there. But look how wonderful this looks. So this looks like a built-in unit now. I do need to do some painting up around the edges where the trim is. So this is the TV side, and then when we bring you over here you'll see this is the other side, which needs some pieces down here. We need a nice lamp and things like that, but obviously the shops are shut at the moment. But that is what that side looks like as well. It's just how we imagined it to be, and I just think it looks fantastic. So yeah, Mark's done an amazing job. So let me talk you through what we've done just to give you an overview. Basically what we did was we bought wall units to go down here. So these are kitchen wall units. We bought them from B&Q, and then we bought the doors separately. So the door situation, we actually bought plain doors and decided to kind of DIY them ourselves. And once it come to fitting them, because this was such a tight unit to the wall, because we obviously made the door thicker, it wouldn't open properly, so we ended up having to buy new doors. Luckily we'd only DIY'd a couple of the doors, so it was fine. So basically these are all new shaker doors, and these were from B&Q as well. To the wall units we added some feet, which you would get in the kitchens as well, just to give that height. And then underneath Mark created this kind of plinth with just some MDF, and we painted it. So then we go up on the top of the unit, instead of like obviously a normal worktop that you would get in a kitchen, we just used some MDF. We've also used some trim like to the back of the unit as well. So let me come a bit closer so you can see. So we've got some trim at the back of the unit to kind of hide the gap. You could caulk this in if you wanted to, but we just thought this would be a nice extra detail. And then we've also used trim all up and around the edges. That still needs another coat of paint, but that is what that looks like. Then I'm going to take you up. So the back of the wall is still the wall, so we haven't put anything on the back, no MDF or anything like that. We've just painted it in the same colour that we've painted the whole unit in. So we have obviously the MDF side. We've then got, this was actually a pine shelf. I think this was like pine wood Mark got from B&Q. Then he just used some wood strips to hold the shelf up there, and he's kind of nailed that in place. If we go up a little bit further, you'll see that we've actually got coving now. This is something that we wanted to make it look like it was built in. It's definitely added to the feature, and I think it makes it look even more expensive. Another thing that I think makes it look more expensive is the paint. So as you can see, there's a slight sheen to the paint. The finish of the paint is an eggshell finish. This is the Estate Eggshell by Farrett & Ball, and I think it really makes the finish look more expensive, and I'm just so pleased with it. I think it looks incredible. It's so good. So I've ordered some black doorknobs to go on here because obviously we've got the black in the fireplace, so I thought that would work really well. However, for now I think I'm going to leave them like that because I think it looks perfect like that anyway, and again it's going to be easier for Orlando to not open. But let me just open the doors for you so you can see what's inside. So this is the kind of storage that we've got inside. You can move the shelves if you want to. That is the like beauty of these wall units. They already come with the shelves inside, so you can kind of move them up and down as you want to. For now we've got them like this. This is a double unit here, so this is the 1000 unit, and that is the 500 there on its own. So this opens up as well that way, and there's just so much storage here, so it's going to be absolutely amazing. I love it. We've got soft closed doors as well, so it doesn't slam when we're closing them. And also if we come a little bit closer, you can see the doors have a slight wood grain, which is actually like our kitchen units. I really like that feature, and again I think it just makes it look that little bit more bespoke and special. Our TV fits here perfectly. We did have to move the bracket a few times to get it in there perfectly, but I think it works really well. In the evening we bring the TV out and move it so everyone can see it in the room, but I love having it there flat back to the wall. I think it looks so cool. We do need to get something to kind of hide the skybox, but for now that looks fine as it is. And then let's go over here. So this is the other side. Eventually we'd like to get something smaller sofa wise, just so we can kind of access those a little bit easier. Obviously without the doorknobs it might be a bit harder to open them, but you can still get in there and open them all right. It's just I'm gonna have to put things in there that we don't need to access so much. So for now this is absolutely fine, and I just think it looks even better now. It just makes the room feel more finished. We went for higher shelves up here, so we've actually matched the shelf height to the one over there, and then we did the same but brought that down. And then we thought, what, do we do another shelf or do we leave it as a larger gap? And we thought we would leave it as a larger gap because then we can put larger ornaments or a nice lamp there, and I just thought that would be a nice finish. So we didn't do 3 shelves, we just did the 2. And again, those are the pine shelves that we got from B&Q. Mark just cut them to size so they would fit perfectly. And yeah, I think that is kind of it. This is how I've styled it for now. I'm going to do a video and a haul on all of the items that I've bought for this room and some other bits as well that I've bought for the house. I think that will be coming next actually, so you'll get all of the details of where these are from because there are some real bargains in here, and I'm really pleased with the purchases. As you can see here, this needs painting, so I need to paint that, so ignore that because we just literally stuck that on yesterday. Mark has brought some plug sockets up here. They used to be down the bottom. We used to have like 1 plug socket down there, so he has brought them back up here because he's an electrician, so he was able to do that, which was really lucky. And we put 2 up here because we thought, right, we're probably gonna have a lamp here, and then at Christmas time we love having like light up ornaments as well and things like that, so we thought we'd have another plug at that end, so that works really well. I've just put a couple of coasters there because I don't want to like ruin the top. But yeah, that is the kind of finished result. I hope it is what you expected, if not better. It's definitely way better than I expected. It just looks absolutely fantastic. I'm so pleased with it. So this is now what you see when you look at the room, and I just think it looks amazing. I'm so pleased with it. Look how fab that looks. I'm just so happy. And yeah, that is our shelves, our cabinet shelving system DIY. This was our little lockdown project. I just think it's so special that we were able to do this together, and we're always going to have that memory now of making this together. It did take a few weeks and lots of random hours and 15 minutes here and there doing it in the day, obviously in between looking after the kids, but we got there in the end, and I'm just so pleased with how it's turned out. So let me know what you think. I hope you like it as much as we do, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you're going to create something like this yourself in your own home, please send me lots of pictures. I would love to see them because it's been so great seeing all of your DIYs, and we love creating our own as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Tick tock, the clock keeps ticking. I don't know what I should do, and I wish you